This is the first game in a long time. Rock got in really big foul trouble, and I thought Mike Mike and Trevor, the end of the first half, really took over, and I thought they just played great. The first 3 shots they got, we had gone over that in practice every single day, and Tyler just never got it. And you give them 3 threes to start the game. That's not the way to start the game. It's inexcusable, because that's all we talked about for 2 days. And then once we made that adjustment, they didn't get anything until, finally Hanlon made some tough threes at the end. But, there's no way we can start out doing that and not understanding what we're trying to do. And that's a huge part of, with a couple, 2 or 3 of the younger players, just understanding what they're supposed to do, and we can't quite get there. With Rock being out again, we played great, established the lead. Then he got right back in it. He was having a great game, and he got right back at his 4th. And we wanted to use the clock, take as much time off as we could. And then the last 5 minutes, we had control of the game. And, you got to make your foul shots. You got to make better plays in that situation, and we didn't do that. But the idea is to protect the lead, knowing Rock could be out at any time, and I thought we did a pretty good job of that. We just missed some free throws that you need to make. Questions?
Jim, Caleb Joseph, just what you can say on this play today, what you took away.
He makes a really good play, and then he makes a horrendous play. Makes a really good play, and he makes another horrendous play. That's just what it is. We have to live with it. I thought he made some big plays in the second half, and that's why he stayed in the game. But he's just got to develop a little bit more consistency, and he got that rebound. He's under the basket. We got another 35 seconds on the shot clock, and he throws up some off-balance shot against 6'10" guys. All he had to do was get under control, bring it out, use the clock again. And those are things you expect a point guard to understand. He certainly should understand before he gets here. And if not, certainly halfway through the basketball season. But he made some good plays. He made some really good plays, and that's a good thing.
This is the most Chino's ever played. Can you talk about what he was able to do for you out there?
Well, we were a little bit fortunate. He gets some rebounds and he plays even. They didn't go there. They never went there. When Rock is out against most teams, they're going to go right there. But they're so perimeter oriented. They were so, in some ways, making those first threes in the long run might have helped us. I'm not sure, because that's all they did the whole game. And it would have hurt us if they had an inside presence right there when Chino was in there. He's inexperienced at best in there. And they did drive and get us in there a little bit. But, overall, we played well enough with Rock out for 17 minutes. That's the longest we've had to play without him this year, and we survived it. That was good.
Jimmy, you shot free throws really well for the whole game until the last 4 minutes or so. What do you think at the end of the game? Why are you having these issues with the free throws?
Ask him. I don't know. I'm not missing any. Players miss free throws. It happens. Shouldn't, when you got a 10 or 12 point lead, you shouldn't be that much pressure. It's not like it's a 2-point game. When we were down 1, Rock made them both. So I guess we got to be in those situations, and we'll make them both. But BJ's first time to the line, and Trevor, I don't know, he's got to make those. That's why we try to get him the ball in those situations. And Caleb shot the ball well from the free throw line tonight. He shot the ball very well. I think, did he miss 2 in a row, or did he just miss that? Maybe not. I don't know. But he shot it well overall.
Was there anything in particular you guys were doing to stop them from getting Chino, or was he just playing a defense on his guy?
No, they weren't trying to go there. They were playing a 4-out, sometimes 5-out perimeter, just looking to shoot the 3 and penetrate. Overall, our defense was good. It was exceptional in the first half. Exceptional in the first half. Exceptional defense.
Jim, you guys did a really good job on Olivier Hamlin last year. He kind of gave you guys a little bit of trouble here and at Boston College.
Yeah, he gives everybody trouble. He's a tremendous player. The first half, he just really, I was surprised when I saw he had 7 shots. I really was. I was surprised. I didn't notice him. I remember a couple floaters he was in and out on. I think Rock might have blocked one, or somebody might have blocked one, not Rock. But he was just, we just did a good job on him, I guess. The second half he played really well. But their perimeter guys are good. They're good players. They've beaten some good teams. They've been in a lot of games. They've got some good players, I think. And I thought that for a long time tonight we played really well, and especially given the fact that Rock was out. That was really a turning point. I don't know exactly what it was when he went out, but I don't think it was a big lead, and then it went to whatever it was at halftime, 18. So we expanded it probably from 8 or 9 or whatever it was to 18.
And also Caleb Joseph seemed a lot more aggressive this game. And
yeah, he was much better in the second half. He made some really good plays, and he's learning. He's learning.
Physical play underneath, rebounding. Sometimes big guys are going to commit fouls, good ones. But were Rock's fouls tonight good or bad?
I don't think they fouled the guy twice. But in the one play, he was standing there, and he said he turned, but the guy put his foot into his chest, and he turned because his foot hit his chest, like you would. But that's not a foul. And then the last one, they said he came down, and I thought he was straight up, but I don't know. Yeah. He gets beaten up every game, and then, that's 2 or 3 touch fouls out there. But, this is the first time that's happened in a long time.
Do you defend them any differently with Dennis Clifford in that game?
No, we try to guard the perimeter. For the majority of the game, we did a great job on the perimeter. At the end there, they got some, but for the majority of the game, we did a really good job on the perimeter.
Didn't Jake led the team in points and rebounds? It seems like he's stepped up ever since.
Yeah, he was when Rock went out. He's the guy that made the plays, and then the second half, when we needed a basket, he made a great drive. I think he hit a 3. He's played. Mike's just got to be aggressive like that. He's capable of double-doubles. He's capable of that. He had 4 assists as well. His 2 turnovers, both of them were not his. Tyler Roberson just stood there on a bounce pass, perfect pass for a dunk, perfect pass. And the second one, he had a wide-open back door, and he stood there again. Mike made 2 perfect plays, and neither one of those turnovers should have been his. These young guys have got to learn how to play basketball, and they're not. They're not learning. They need to understand where to go, what to do. We can't win games against anybody that plays well unless they play better. That's why I left Caleb in the second half. He's got to get better. And Tyler's got to get better. He had a chance to get a couple drives. He had a couple wide-open backdoor situations for layups. And if he hits those, he's got a big game. He had a good game, but he could have had a big game. And he started out the game and gave him 3 threes. So he scored 10 points. He gave him 9 points in the first minute and a half of the game. So he had a long way to go to get a plus minus. If you were plus minus, he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have got to the plus side today. But we got to play better. That's the bottom line. We got to play better. Anything else?